You could train just one time a week, build muscle, get in incredible shape, and change your life. But you know what? Most people won't do it. Because as humans, we have this weird tendency to make life harder than it needs to be, and it doesn't need to be this hard. I train 1 to 2 times a week. I'm in the best shape of my life, and in this video, I want to show you how you could change your life by training just 1 time a week. What I found is that there's 2 types of people that normally want to get in shape. There's one kind that don't go to the gym, don't do anything, but they yearn for a better body. Well, obviously, if you've got half a brain, put in no work, get nothing. Do nothing, get nothing. Then you've got the other kind that are spinning their wheels in the gym. Maybe they're there 4, 5, 6 days a week, more exercises, more volume, not enough intensity in the gym and not enough rest out of the gym. And they get mediocre results, like me for many years, mediocre results. Maybe you look mildly athletic, but you're still not happy with your body. You want more muscle mass, you want to be in better shape, and you'd like some more time, right? You don't want to be in the gym 5, 6, 7 days a week. So there's actually a way to do less and get more. And I've always been that type of person. I've always been the person that wanted to find the most efficient way. It comes from my martial arts background. I never cared what worked in the dojo and in theory. I wanted to know what worked in a real street fight, in a real fight, what ended it immediately. And this is a good analogy because in a real fight, you could do a spinning hook kick and then feint to the body and then go to the head and then take them down and take their back. And you could win a fight that way. But you could also win a fight with a slap. And my preferred choice is the latter. I always wanted the most efficient way, whether that's with anything that I find important in life. My health, wealth, relationships, making money, career. Let's find the most efficient path, the straight line path to success. And to find the straight line path, I had to do all the wrong things. Powerlifting, bodybuilding, volume is king, more is more. All of these things that led me down the garden path for over 2 decades until I found what actually worked, which is so simple, most people will trip over the truth and get up and walk off in the opposite direction. So if you're in that mindset now, or you're in that second group that I talked about, where you're spinning your wheels, you're in the gym 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week, you're doing 20 sets a week per muscle group, legs, chest, shoulders, arms, whatever. You're doing over maybe 100 sets a week, which is madness, and you're still not happy with the body you've got. You're doing too much, and your body doesn't know that you're in the gym for 2 hours a day. Your body doesn't know, your muscles don't know that you're in the gym for 10 plus hours a week. What your body knows is, did it get the right stimulus? And then did it get the right recovery after? It doesn't care about your 2-hour grind session. It doesn't care about your 100 plus sets a week, which is overkill. Okay, you're doing too much. What it cares about, did you get the right stimulus and did you get out? And the right stimulus is 1 hard set. Think of the 3, 4, 5 sets maybe you were doing before. They need to be compressed into 1 hard set per exercise. And you could literally go into the gym and do 1 push, 1 pull, 1 leg exercise a week, once a week. Rest for the rest of the week. When I say rest, I mean don't go and lift weights, but of course, do your steps. 10 to 15K steps a day. Do some recovery, yoga, stretching, some light cardio. For me, I'm a martial artist. I like to hit the bag, do a bit of running, but you do whatever works for you. But you could go in once a week, do 1 push, 1 pull, 1 leg exercise, get out of the gym, come back the following week. And as long as you're doing that with the right intensity and progressive overload, so you're going up in weight, you're going up in volume, you will change your life. You will get in better shape. If you're doing nothing, you're going to change your life because you're going to start growing muscle. If you're doing way too much, you're going to change your life because you're going to scale back what you're doing. So you're going to have more time for anything else in life, family, friends, socializing, traveling, making money, whatever. And you're going to get better results. Now, is going to the gym 1 time a week actually ideal? I wouldn't advise this as the most ideal way. If you want me to lead you by the hand and show you exactly what to do, you can find a link in the description to my community where I show you exactly how to build muscle in the most efficient way. The most efficient way is normally around 2 times a week, but sometimes it's once a week, because if you're resting 3 to 4 days between workouts, it's normally twice a week, but it might be once a week depending on how your workout schedule falls. But if you're doing nothing or you're doing way too much, you could go into the gym 1 time a week for less than 20 to 30 minutes, hit a push, pull, leg exercise, 1 hard set. Go back in again and do progressive overload, and you get better results with what you're doing. So like I said, doing too much, people wear this as a badge of honor. I'm in the gym 2 hours a day or over 10 hours a week, in the gym 7 days a week. Your muscles don't know and your muscles don't care. What matters is intensity with progression, and 1 time a week is the minimum effective dose that you could do to get in the gym, stimulate the muscles, get out and recover, come back and do it again with more weight, with more volume, and it will change your life.